Kia ora everyone, my hat is awesome, I'm Nick.
I'm Dad.
And today we're going to teach you some basic phone cosplay.
So if you have no room, no workshop, no fancy tools and no money, this video is for you. So what you're seeing today, we're based on previous cosplay of post-apocalyptic style because it's easy just to add bits and pieces all over and do anything and your imagination can go wild. So here's mine, I based it on an old scavenger type soldier or someone who'd beaten up soldiers and stolen from them.
And mine was sort of a bit of a junk rat, so I had all sorts of different stuff stuck to me, but it really can't have that effect unless you have this sort of metal look, like to give it that authenticity.
So here you see Cletus. So he was pretty simple. Overalls, face piece, and a big set of steel plates over his shoulders. Today we're going to show you how to do a shoulder piece, which we basically make up on the spot. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's start with our foam. Undo our camp blanket.
Because you were saying with the foam, a lot of people use really expensive foam.
So this would be $10 for the bedroll. The other stuff's $150 for a sheet about the same size. But the problem is this isn't quite as good. But
not quite as good, but we're going for...
we'll make it work.
Not quantity or quality, but cheapness.
So we'll do some accurate measure up for Kayla. We're going to build a shoulder guard for her. We want something to build the plates on. And where's the shoulder come to? About there. I can get the pen working.
They're not large shoulders.
About there, say. So what I should have got was a tape measure.
And now we're going straight to the cutting stage.
Yeah. And most people would use a really sharp craft knife on the board, but this stuff is sort of soft, and so the craft knife, once they get blunt, they just tear it away. So we don't want all of this because it's too
long.
Yeah, it is.
No,
really.
because we're going to stick extra bits
We're
on.
going to stick bits on it, so let's cut it.
More accurate measuring.
We did that. Let's cut it about there.
About there.
Which means we'll cut it, say, about there. So you can see what we're doing. We've got to put a basis down first. Then we'll line up. You can measure this, right, guys? So this is going to sit on, right?
Yeah.
We're just going to have a big piece, another big piece on. No, we need it.
Need a pretty bit.
A
manly piece.
We're going to make it at an angle. No, it doesn't matter. About there.
Yeah, approximately.
About there.
Oh, we're getting a big piece.
Yeah, we go a bit bigger than normal, and then we can cut it back. That looks all right.
Looks good.
Can your arm move? Can it fall?
No, okay. Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, it's gonna. So what if we
We
come
can
to
just
about
chop a
there?
piece out.
What about there?
Yeah, it's alright.
That would work.
Yeah.
So is it going to be a whole breastplate like that? Why not?
Well, maybe, yeah. Should
Why
we make
not?
a breastplate?
Okay.
We are now making a breastplate. This is a breastplate tutorial.
I'll just mark where it sits,
Cool.
so we know.
And it's not gonna matter later on your final product.
No. Just keep throwing paint on until it
Yeah,
covers
you
up,
just
right?
put more and more on.
What the hell's he doing back there? So what have we got on the back? Do we use the bits we already have?
Yeah, why not? You gonna make like a caterpillar,
I never thought of that.
like a patchwork.
Caterpillar. Just mark where that goes. Where that goes. So guys, what you got now is a whole bunch of stuff that just looks the same. Make sure you mark the back so you know what goes where and who's and all that sort of stuff. So this is our base plate, which we're going to want to bend into shape to fit over Mick's shoulder. We're going to heat it all over, but concentrate our heating here. And as that heats, it expands and will bend for us. It also gives us a much shinier texture that we need for metal. Right, so to do that, because we don't have a workshop with a heat gun and all that stuff, we're going to use the old lady's hairdryer. And because it's extremely hot, the other hand's going to have an oven mitt on it. So we'll just give it a once over. Like, it's sort of softening already, and the inside as well. So we just keep heating and heating and heating, especially around that area, around the edges. It sort of gets soft and shiny. That's how you know. I've just tucked it in there at that shape while it's cooling down. Hello! Done! So for the other bits, we're going to flatten them out. What we're going to do is just go all over these, just heat them up entirely, and then throw them under something heavy, which looks like our Marvel and DC encyclopedias. We just heat them all over. Okay, so pop them there.
They're not going to stick together under there, are they?
No way, Jose. What this stuff does get is because it's soft, it gets marks on it. So we just rough that up a little, right? Rough them up a little. In Cletus's outfit, I did slice cuts to make for battle damage. But I like you just make it look crappy. You can heat it up if you want, and then give it a texturing while it's hot. We're going to have to cut a head off a bolt just to give it that heavy look. That's always a bit of fun because we don't have a vise or a workshop to do that in. Well, welcome to my workbench, which is basically 2 sawhorses in the backyard. Got no vise, but what I do have is a pair of vise grips, which every man should have. Hacksaw. You just want to cut these off, hopefully without cutting anything fleshy. No!
Oh no, what? What just did?
No, it's going to bleed soon.
Oh.
There's no glory just yet. We're going to glue. Feel free to use whatever glue you like. I use contact glue. You basically put it on, let it dry, and then squeeze them together, and it never comes apart again. Doesn't matter how rough it is, because you're going to do the other side as well, so that these will stick.
Always do it in a well ventilated area.
What?
Oh.
It's that dog. Damn dog.
Things get a bit too smelly, you can always become a weeaboo like we are.
Yeah, I get that bit of
Oh
skin
my
off.
god, yeah.
That bit of skin I ripped off earlier. So this stuff sticks pretty close. So we just got 2 of them. Stick them together, hopefully on our lines. See, that's pretty good, right? So what we now have is something that resembles nothing, but we'll sit there and it looks like that. Because it's steel, we want to put things on it that make it look steely. So we've got these 2 bolts, so maybe we can put 2 bolts there, not sure. Or we can put rivet heads on. So what we use for rivet heads is googly eyes. Sounds dumb and it looks stupid, but they're really good. But every time you walk they go so they don't need much because they're only holding on googly eyes. So one other thing I'd like to add here is just looking to add spikes across the top. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't
This melt.
yeah, it melts.
Some things we just don't care about.
Yeah, it has to make contact though. It's contact glue.
Yeah, they're not going to go.
They might.
This one's got no insides.
You just squish them down. So now mine's on an angle,
Well, that's all right.
but he's fitting.
Did it hold?
Yeah. Let's fit that one towards the back because he's completely disintegrated at the back. It looks like a monster.
What we got to do is tie this on for you. So we want those done up. Stupid women's clothes. Before we cut, we're going to grab a big pair of scissors. We're going to give it a bit of a rough up. So I don't
Stop it!
slip your way, right?
Your serrated knife's got the like divots in it that give you like 10 different ones at once, and it roughs up the edge. But afraid.
The only afraid I am is afraid of you with a knife.
Ha!
How's that going?
We're gonna chop it.
Chop it.
Chop it.
Chop it where you are. And then how we're going to stick it on here.
Glue.
Okay, chop it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chop both sides. Yeah.
Fingers out of the way.
Yeah.
Chopping mode initiated.
Chopping complete.
So while we've got the back stuck like that, we're just going to glue the damn thing on. I would suggest probably take a bit more time to mark out where all this goes.
Why?
Put plenty on there because it's carrying a bit of weight. Yeah.
Is this gonna stick?
It'll stick like glue.
Oh.
We are up to sticking this down. Do you
Yeah.
remember which way it went?
Yes.
That's the front, right?
Yep. Good.
So, you got 1 chance.
One shot.
Line it up.
Can you hold that?
I can. Initiating, gluing, and pressing hard.
Gluing commencing. Gluing complete.
Whereas you can make things up, detail brings them alive. So we have a choice here. That the rivets, we thought we'd just spray over them, but you can put them on and paint them afterwards if you want to keep the leather there. But when I come to paint the outside, we're just We'll just get into it and yeah, see how she comes out. So here we are in the workshop, we're going to do the painting. One big issue with the painting, the clothesline is right there. So we've got to be a little careful. Put on the crappiest sunglasses I could find. There's wind blowing, but that creates texture for us. So these 3 basic colours for metal. I'll spray a grey primer down first just to cover it up and gives it a bit of oomph. For metal we're going to go flat black, which I'll cover everywhere, and then that gives us our base metal colour. And depending on how shiny I want it, go for a metallic silver over the top. The more I use, the more silver it is, the less I use, the more metal-y it is. And because we're doing post-apocalyptics, I've got a brown colour, browny reedy colour. We just spray that in there so it gives it a bit of a rust look. So at the moment it just looks stupid, you can't make it out. This is where the magic comes. The first coat on changes it completely. Well, I tend to do the inside briefly just to get rid of that colour. Does have to be a good coat in there.
The eyes!
See, now see how it becomes real? We're not going to worry too much about the belt because we're going to cover that. You see where we're going now, right? It looks pretty good. Right, so everything's basically dry. You don't want to leave it in the sun because the sun heats it all up again and melts it and it all will go back to the original shape. So we'll do black all over. Looks better, eh?
Looks good.
Right, what I'm going to do though is while it's wet, I'm going to spray over it as well with the metallic. And it sort of gives it quite a good finish, I think. Whoa. So we go light with the silver. We just want to see that it's metallic, not make it metallic. But I might make those things a little shinier.
Nice.
Oh, see how that comes out? So we'll throw a bit of brown in, just to give it that rusty look, right?
That's
so you
good.
can make it as silver as you like. Say I wanted to do, is that silver? So I want to do those. But
Yeah, so if you were going for a new metal look, you'd probably do silver all over hard.
well, we'll rusty them up, and it'll, oops, I'm shaking the wrong way. Again, just light to give it an idea.
Let's keep adding more until it's fine.
Well, it looks good, yeah. If you don't like how it looks, you add some more. So patchy is good. It looks worn. You can see where we've scratched it. I don't know if you can see the textures on the camera. It's just gives it that well-worn look. Now, I think I'm wearing a new colour to work on Monday.
So now we're just mixing up a bit of paint to use for rust for the finer details. We've got about a couple of browns, reds, yellow, that sort of thing.
So the key with rust is it always runs down, of course.
Your biggest tool is your finger. It's perfect. It's like you've been using it for, what have we been using? How long have humans been around?
20, 30 years.
Yeah, 20, 30 years. So, there we go, perfect.
Beautiful, how did that come out?
Hang on, let me get that
Sweet.
one too. Not even watching now.
Alright. Smear time, yay!
Let me get some water in there for you. So I'm just like starting at the bottom.
Fly like the very wind.
Sound effects are always good too. They help you put more passion into your work, I've found.
And dancing.
Making costumes with your father, making them even faster.
Looking sharp, looking sharp.
Sharp.
Okay, looks cool, looks very cool. Now, we just dress that up. You don't have to go overboard. There we go. And now you have a road warrior type apocalyptic scavenger, right? Pretty simple. So guys, there you go. See, it was a lot easier than you thought. Next time, we're making beautiful face pieces like these. We'll show you how to do it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Have an awesome day.
See ya!
Bye.
Bye!